goodness, this is gorgeous. Goodness. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I would say overall favorite thing this week that was really like grabbing me, that I was loving a lot this week, Shimmer. Like Shimmer glittery lids. Have a couple of favorites in that category. I was just loving it. I guess really more fall makeup, but kind of like softer, more shimmery fall makeup was what I was kind of reaching for. This is so funny. I've got like full-on glitter on my lids and like a sweatshirt. That just happens some days. Do y'all do that? I actually kind of love that. Like really, you know, I don't know, relaxed clothing and then just like full-on makeup. I love it. So yeah, let's get to the favorite. Okay, first off for eyes, I was loving this little palette, the Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette. This is so stinking cute. I love the cute little tiny packaging. I love the design on it. It's raised, it's adorable, it smells nice. So this is great for travel, great price point, adorable packaging. And I also think this one is really good for someone who like loves neutrals but maybe wants to get into the fall colors a little bit, because you've got some really like safe sort of neutral colors in here, and then you've got some that are a little bit more daring, you know, this kind of mustardy color, and this is a little bit deeper. So I think that these are kind of stepping your toe into some fall colors. So that's a little note about this one. So I have this on my lids. I love this on the inner corners of the eyes. Have a little bit of this in my crease, and then I have a little bit of this in my outer corner. I have this on my lids, this one right there, but I have it covered by something, so you really can't see that one very well. So let me swatch these for you. Pigmented, blendable, easy to work with. I mean, really, no complaints. That yellowy shade is really, I think, like the most, you know, like hot buttered rum. If I were gonna picture a hot buttered rum sort of a shade, it would be that right there. So I think that's kind of your maybe namesake shade right there. But look how pretty this one is. Really didn't play with this one as much this week, but I grabbed it to put it in my outer corner just a tiny little bit today. And I was like, oh man, I need to play with that more, because it's a really pretty dark chocolatey brown with some shimmer in there. I think it's gold shimmer. I'm looking, I think it's gold. My hands are so dry. Oh my goodness. So it's like, my poor hands. I need some lotion. Anyway, that's a pretty shadow. Let's chat about some glitter, some shimmer for the lids. So these were the two products that I was reaching for this week. First off, one of these, the Urban Decay Heavy Metal. These are technically, I'm looking here, glitter eyeliners. So they're technically glitter eyeliners, but I use these as kind of all over shimmer. I don't have this one on today, but it actually looks pretty similar to the one that I have on right now. So it is, you know, like an eyeliner applicator, but you just tap it on. And what I actually love about this is it's very controlled application. So you can use it as an eyeliner, or it's gonna give you a tiny bit of product. So I think it's so beautiful to do really light makeup, like a just soft eye look, and then have just the tiniest little bit of shimmer on the lids. So this allows you to do that where you don't get a ton of shimmer or glitter. You can really control the amount. So if you want that kind of super soft makeup with that light catching shimmer, just where you like barely move and you can see it catching the light, this allows you to do that. So love that about it. So this one I think is overall, I would describe this as kind of a sugar plum, kind of a glitter shimmer. It has kind of a light pink base to it. And then it looks like it has like champagne, either silver or white shimmer, and then some green. It is so pretty, and I think pink shimmer too. It's so beautiful. I mean, overall it kind of comes off looking pink, but then that green is in there too. So it's very kind of contrasting, but in a really soft, beautiful, sugar plummy sort of a way. Love, love, love it. And these are so nice to use because they're basically like a built-in glitter, primer, glue kind of a scenario. So it's just easy. You can just tap it on your lid, you know, kind of like rub it around with your, I don't rub it around, but I like tap it around with my fingertip. Totally works, wears well, easy. Love, love, love these. Did I even tell you the name of this? No, this is in Grind. It's called Grind. That is the color name. That's an important detail to tell you. And then this one is the one that I really wore the most this week. This is what I have on my lids today. And oh my goodness, I am in love with this. I am blown away by this. I think it is absolutely stunning. So this is the Pixi and Miriam. It comes in this set, the eye and lip kit in Day. So you also get a liquid lipstick in here. That's a really pretty kind of like a bright corally red sort of a color. But this right here, I wore this so many days this week. This is Mirage. Oh my goodness. So it is a doe foot applicator. So this is more of like a liquid shadow sort of an application scenario. Oh my word, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, this would be beautiful any time of year. But this right here with a fall makeup look, stunning. So stunning. So when I was first applying it, like putting it on my hand, it looked more golden. But when I'm looking in the mirror, like right underneath my camera, it is catching the light in this coppery rose gold sort of a way. So it is duochrome and gorgeous. And it really, I mean, it has a metallic-y base, but I think it's honestly just so packed with pigment, with those like shimmery pigments, that's mostly what you're seeing. So I think it's less like a metallic-y shadow and more just a really densely packed shimmer. Because when I get it on my lid, it doesn't look totally opaque. It just looks really shimmery. It is beautiful. So I actually don't even use the applicator to apply it to my eyes. I just take a little bit on my finger and just tap it on. And once again, you do have that playtime. Obviously, it has a larger applicator, so you're just gonna, you know, unless you're really delicate, you're probably gonna get more product with this. And I think this is also, the Urban Decay is just a little bit more subtle, I would say. This one's gonna be more of like a pack-a-punch, lot of shimmer, really, really pretty. It wears well. I don't notice this going all over my face. I think it's really low maintenance to use and easy. And I just absolutely love this color, and I love how it just catches the light. It is beautiful. So again, I think it'd be pretty any time of year, but if you pair this with like those fall colors, oh, so stunning. For cheeks this week, most days I was just using this kind of as a blush bronzer thing. So this is the Too Faced Gingerbread Tan Spicy Bronzer. Spicy bronzer. So this comes in a kit with this, the cute little gingerbread bag, and then the Gingerbread Man lipstick. So I really played with this a lot, and I love this bronzer. Love, love, love it. Because, you know, it describes it as a spicy bronzer, and it totally is. It is a bronzer, but it has that kind of reddish sort of an undertone to it. Gorgeous. So I think this looks just absolutely beautiful on the skin, on the cheeks. So I think you can use it as a bronzer, and it is stunning that way. It almost looks sun-kissed, which you would think more like spring, summer, but I love that any time of year. It just has this beautiful natural look on the skin. But then I have been buffing it in as a blush too, because it has that kind of rosy reddish undertone tint. It looks really beautiful in that way too. So I just kind of buff it around as my blush as well. Stunning. That way it is blendable, easy to work with, easy to blend, doesn't get patchy. I don't notice that at all. I just absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. It does have that like gingerbread scent. Let me try to open it. Yeah, it has that Too Faced gingerbread sort of a scent. It's not super overpowering, but I definitely smell it, so that is there. Then I wore this guy as a blush topper and highlighter several times. Have it on today. Look how it just catches the light so beautifully. So I really did start applying this at each time more as a blush topper. So I wouldn't start it up here. I would start it very, very lightly, kind of right here on my cheeks, and then buff it up. I was using very, very little product, and I was barely touching on my cheeks and kind of doing this with my application. So it would be very soft, and then if I wanted more, I would just build a little bit more up. But I mean, it's really pigmented, so there's no building necessary. It's more like try to go super light-handed with it slowly is how I kind of used it. but it is so beautiful. What is this? I need to actually tell you guys what I'm talking about, like the names of the products. Otherwise, it's not that helpful. This is the Pixi, and from head to toe, glowy powder in Wednesdays. Wednesdays. Look how pretty. It just looks duochromy, even in the packaging. Beautiful. Don't love the packaging, the like screw off top. I would like it more if it were just like a pop top. I think that would be a little bit easier. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like drop it or something, but the product inside is amazing. This is gorgeous. So I definitely, with my skin tone, have to use this as a blush topper because it is pigmented. So I really have to use it more kind of in this way and very, very light-handed. But you can see, look how pigmented and dark it looks right there. Like a beautiful, warm, rusty rose gold or something is maybe how I would describe it. Like a rosy, rusty rose gold. Lots of R's there. You can see how dark it is right there. But then on my cheeks, you can see when you buff it in lightly, that light pinky duochrome really starts to pop out with it. So you see more of that light catching side of it. It is beautiful and metallic-y on the skin. And for how metallic-y it is, I mean, I noticed it maybe accentuating a little bit of texture, but not a lot, especially applied lightly and buffed on. I think it's really pretty forgiving for how metallic-y it is. But it is just gorgeous, great product, really, really beautiful shade, and I think it's a fun product. I think I have really enjoyed kind of playing with it in a different way because I don't wear blush toppers quite as much as a highlighter. So anyway, I think that was fun about it too. And then for lips, first off, I wore this guy. Oh, this is so pretty. This is from the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers collection, the Halloween collection. So this is the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit High Shine Lipstick, and this is in Vampire's Juice Box. Vampire's Juice Box. So true story, I went to wear this and I put it on and I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be a liquid lipstick, but it's one of the high shine glosses. I would have known that if I read the name. So apparently we're not reading names around here. So it is a beautiful gloss. I have talked about the high shine, what are they called? High shine lipsticks several times, and I'm in love with them. I think they're an amazing formula, and really, I'm glad that I kind of didn't realize what it was because I would probably have been a little bit afraid to wear a bright red like this in a lip gloss sort of formula, but it was really great. Really, really great. These are just such a great formula. They are so glossy and beautiful on the lips. And really, I mean, they're low maintenance for being a gloss. I don't notice them moving around everywhere. They really have a little bit of like stick to them and longevity for being a gloss. So I love that about them. They're comfortable when you wear them. They're just great. Such a great formula. I did wear it full on like this one day, but then one day I kind of like lightly applied it. And then it was kind of like this light stain of color with a little bit of gloss, but more of that stain side. So anyway, I think they're, you kind of have like different ways that you can wear them. They're super affordable, around $5. Lots of beautiful colors, but I love this one. It's like a true red, and the name is super cute too. Very fun and festive, so loved that. And then had to wear the perfect fall lip color this week. I think this is so good. I feel like it's a hidden gem in the drugstore. This is Wet n Wild's Extra Cinnamon Please. Extra Cinnamon Please. This is what I have on my lips right now. I kind of went on a hunt. If you guys watched like my fall drugstore makeup haul and then the fall makeup picks for lips, I was really on the hunt for this kind of a color in the drugstore. And this totally is what I was looking for. Goodness, this is gorgeous. Goodness. It's like this gorgeous rusty cinnamon sort of a shade. I mean, it's this really, really unique sort of color. So if you're looking for that rusty cinnamon fall gorgeous color, I think this is totally it. I loved it with a shimmery lid. It's just, so this is what I would describe as like maybe a soft sort of a fall makeup where, I mean, I went lighter several days with my makeup than this. I always do a little bit more intense on camera because it just, the lights, you know, and all that jazz. So I try to apply a little bit more so you can see the different products. But I wore a lighter eye makeup one day and this was just so pretty with it. Also that red is pretty with a lighter makeup look like everything else, and this is sort of a statement. So tangent on that, but it's really pretty with a softer eye look. Formula-wise, this is a matte lipstick. It's a long-wearing matte lipstick. I would not describe this as hydrating feeling, and I wouldn't describe it as drying, but it's borderline, especially if you're sensitive to that and you really like are kind of, you prefer more shiny, creamy lipsticks, you'd probably think this is too dry. But if you're more of a matte lipstick person, I think you'd be fine with this, but it's moving on the not hydrating side of things, but not to a liquid lipstick, sort of a level. And I think it makes your teeth look whiter. Oh, it's such a pretty color. I really think it looks nice on the lips too. I don't think it makes the lips look overly dry or, you know, accentuating the fine lines or anything like that. I think it's a really pretty, forgiving matte formula, and it does wear a long time, and it's really affordable. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!